Um, multi-guest, host. Let's see. Hi guys, what's going on? Mm. I'm well, man. Pinky. Pinky said, let's talk relationship. Pinky, what's going on? Pinky, Pinky, Pinky. How you guys been? I'm well. I'm doing well, though. I am very well. So how's your week going? Thank God it's Friday, right? Any plans for the weekend? Hmm? Pinky said, let's talk relationship. Pinky is funny. Louisiana. I've been to Louisiana one time. That place is, woof. That place is nice. Louisiana is very nice. So, any plans for the weekend? What are you guys doing today as Friday? You going out or you staying in? I think it's raining everywhere though. Would you believe though? I guess because I watch too many movies, I would never go camping. No. I would never do those things. I would no. It's not for me. Originally, who's that? Let me see. Vita. I'm Nigerian originally. I'm from Lagos. How about you? Where you from? Vita. Vita, set, go. Where you from, Vita? Hmm? Pinky, listen. If you watch too many horror movies, you know what happens during camping, right? Rita, you chop today. Of course, I don't chop now. I don't chop where. I don't chop, I do okay. How you dey? I'm from the south. The south is where? The south of the United States or the south of where? Or the south of Nigeria or where? Or the south of Africa or where? You know? The south of where are you from? So let's dive into it though. Do you guys have any questions for me before I get my earphones and let's spice this up? South of the US. South of the US would be south. You from Texas? Or where? The south would be Texas, Oklahoma, where? Louisiana? Yeah, I live in the States. I live in Minneapolis. I live in Minnesota. The Midwest. That's where I live. Lava, Vomdico. Yup. And you feel my... You want deep questions. You know the thing is this though. Normally those that have been to my life before, it gets very deep though. You know, we talk about everything. We talk about everything though. So I'm surprised, you know, where are the guys though? So that's the reason why I said, you know, normally I talk about softwares and information technology. But then, most people like it when I talk about relationship because I can be very direct. So if you guys have any questions for me, shoot. I'm having a headache. You feel my fire. You feel Mr. Israel. Pinky said, so my male friends go through bouts of depression. They're starting to take a toll on me. You need to cut them off though. Because Pinky, you know something about your emotion as a woman. It's almost too much for you to handle it. So, you don't want to put, you're not designed to handle the emotions of a man. Believe me, you're not. So it needs to go. Figure it out. I just told you, you need to let him go. If he's your male friend, let him go figure it out. Women are not designed. Kate, what's going on, Myers? Women are not designed to handle the emotions of men. Only a man that has mastered his emotions, a matured man, then is ready for women, friendship or anything. So you don't want to do that to yourself because your emotion as a woman, it's almost too much. Duh. What's going on, Brie? Your emotions as a woman is it's almost too much for you to handle. So not to talk of taking on the emotions of a man. It's not for you though. You can't even handle it. That one I can assure you. All right, so where are these guys though? Damn, look, I have plans to go out tonight though, so you guys should please ask questions. Now, the funny thing is this: when it's time for me to go, that's when that's when these guys will start coming. Oh my God, I think I missed it. Look, it's Friday though, and I've had a long week, so you guys should talk to me. Look at my face. My face is stressed. Oh, look at me. I'm stressed out. So, I have a good conversation. Ask me questions, though. If you want to know anything about tech, software, engineering, data science, DevOps, DevSecOps, cybersecurity, or you want to know about money, if you want to know about relationship, feel free to shoot. So what did you guys do this week though? I'm curious though. Was it a good week? Was it nice? Or was it stressful like mine? I saw one of you guys on Wednesday. He came from Boston to see me in Minneapolis. It was a good conversation though. Can you imagine that? That's the concept of this social media, when people just get influenced by what you say. And he traveled all the way from Boston to Minnesota just to have a conversation with me. So breathe, relax. Out the way. No, relaxed. Really, breathe. I envy you though. I envy you. It's okay. Billy, when should you chase a woman? Never. You must never chase a woman. As a matter of fact, though, you are doing her a favor by not chasing her. When I talk like this, most women call me cocky, but it's the reality though. You are doing her a favor by not chasing her. The best thing you can do as a man is this: you let her know that you like her and you find her very attractive. I would like to take you out sometime. If she says no, just stick to that. Does that make sense? You must never chase a woman. You must never pursue a woman. Let her know how you feel, which is the manly thing to do. Most men don't even shoot their shots. You get my point? So it makes a lot of sense for you to shoot your shot. Let her know that, okay, baby girl, I like you. I find you very attractive, and I would like to take you out sometime. If she says yes, that's when you reciprocate. If she reciprocates to whatever you say, you do the same thing. But don't you ever chase no woman, man. She doesn't want that. As a matter of fact, though, from the day she started feeling herself as a woman, she wants a man she can chase. Does that make sense? And that's the truth, though. Even though most people will say, "Oh my God, you're a misogynist." I don't hate women. I don't. How can I hate women? And that's the reason why most women will tell you that the men of this generation, they are no longer acting like men. It's common sense, though. She wants a man that she will chase. You better give her something to chase, man. You're doing her a favor. So, Bree, check this out. The consistency will come. Take, for example, if I ask you out, let's say I met you at a coffee shop, Bree, and I say, how you doing? I was sitting over there, and I saw you just now. I find you very attractive. I would like to take you out sometime. How often do you come here? And we start a conversation, though. Obviously, if you find me attractive too, the conversation will go smoothly. We'll exchange numbers. In 5 minutes after, I'll leave you. And the conversation will, if you're talking to an emotional, matured man, a man that is stable up here, this man will be consistent. You get what I'm saying? But most women go for the physique view of a man. You see, the physical posture of a man doesn't see anything about his emotional intelligence. And that's the mistake that most women make. For a man, though, because men are visual creatures, I can see a woman and tell if she's a feminine woman. Just looking at her or just having a conversation with her, I can tell if she's what I want, because I'm not looking for money from her. I have my own money and I know how to give a woman a chase. I understand the game of polarity, if that makes sense, which is I can be nice, I can be kind, but then I can be distant at the same time. And I am doing her a favor by making her experience these emotions. But most men don't understand, though, because the concept of love that most men understand, it is completely different. It's the one of the Disney movies. Like, oh, babe, I love you so much. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want that. So let me read this real quick and get back. Bree, check this out. Consistency, though, that's the reason why you need to have a conversation with a man and let him know how you feel. Test this man to know if he's emotionally matured. So, Niels, how do you suppress your emotions if you can't chase? I'm not saying you can't. Let me explain something to you. Every man that is emotionally matured, they have chased women before. You have to, because you need to be placed on emotional roller coaster. It's the concept of you making mistakes back to back until you figure it out that I must be doing something wrong. Does that make sense? There's a reason why women like guys that don't pick up their phone call in the first attempt. There's a reason why women like guys that don't reply to their message on time. There's a reason why women like guys that don't find them attractive that much. Women need something to chase. So you suppressing your emotions, though, you won't learn anything. Rather than feel contempt for a woman and hate her, I don't encourage any man to hate women nature. As a matter of fact, it is in your best interest to learn these emotions of women. You want to learn these things. You want to know them. And then, the journey will become very, very easy. Does that make sense? The journey will be very, very easy. So, newest OTB, my man. Don't suppress the emotions, though. You want to learn as much as you can about these emotions. So, Billy said, right, thanks. Okay, Rita said, were you the guy on the show Sisters That Hook Up with Sabrina? Nah, not me, though. I've never been on a show before. I'm a software engineer. Okay, ma'am, I'm a software engineer. I don't do movies. I watch movies a lot though, so bro. 014, Baoni. I did, Baba. What's going on? Bree, I think both parties giving distance is importance. Let me explain something to you, Bree. People of this generation, they don't communicate that much. People assume a lot. The best thing you can do as a woman is when a man finds you very attractive, you have a conversation with him. Be genuine. You get what I'm saying? Because a man knows what he wants to use you for before you say your third sentence. Would you believe that? Before you say your third sentence, he knows what category he's going to put you to. Maybe I will smash and just go. Or maybe I'll take her out to dinner. Or maybe I'll stick around for. A man knows. So you want to be as original as possible. If you're a masculine woman, you better be a masculine woman. If you're a feminine woman, be feminine. But don't pretend. You get what I'm saying? Don't pretend to be original. So when you say that, Bree, let me tell you something. You see when women say, I don't chase, I attract, it doesn't work like that though. You don't get it. You don't get it though. Like take for example, let's say, if a man likes you, let's say I met you at a coffee shop on Tuesday. If I find you very attractive, I want to see you on Friday. Now, if you tell me you have other plans, you want to see your friends, it shows your level of attraction for me. Like, take for example, women make rules for weak men. Women break rules for men they find attractive. And men know these things. We do know these things. So if I tell you that I want to see you on Friday, you better come out if you find me attractive too. Does that make sense? Bree, about masculine women though, I would say this. A masculine woman is a foolish woman. Because if you're the best position you can be as a woman is a feminine woman. When you're a feminine woman, you are powerful. Like, as a matter of fact, I fear feminine women because she's quiet and gentle. You don't know when she will snap and do stupid things. You get what I'm saying? But masculine women are foolish women because you can never have the ego of a man. It's impossible because men are powered by ego. Rita, I'm not married. You get my point? So that's it. Oh, God. I don't know about that though. I have to be frank with you. But Bree though, let me say this to you. People chase what they like. Does that make sense? People chase what they like though. Do you know how hard it is for a man to approach a woman? I'm 37. I'm 37 years old. I know I don't look it, right? I think I look it. I don't care. What do you think? I will never chase it, man. You joking? You will. I promise you. Pinky said, can masculine be confused with passion? Let me flip that question back to you, Pinky. You said, can masculine be confused with passion? No. Let me explain something to you about masculine traits. Masculine traits lead. Does that make sense? It lead. Rita said, you care? Care about what? What does that mean? Rita said, how old are you? And then you say, you care? Care about what? I don't understand. I'm lost. Pinky, I will say this though. Even though society is pushing it, that it's possible for a man to be feminine, I can assure you. In the world that we live in, there is society expectation of things. And the best place you can be as a woman is a feminine woman because you're very, very powerful at that stage. Very, 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 very powerful. So, Rita said, I don't think you have ever been in love. Oh, Rita, let me bust your bubbles. I'm in love right now. But why is it that? Why is it that when I tell people that you say, "Oh, I don't think"? Rita, would you believe though? You're not the first person that will say I've never been in love. I'm in love right now. The guys that have been in my life before, they know. They even know my girl. Does that make sense? They know the day I met her. I'm in love right now, baby. So, guys, Spartans. Okay. Let's see. Where are my guys though? Daily rank, distance, on the leadership board. Oh, believe anything you want though. Pinky, so would you sit back and just allow things to happen? No. A man will never sit back and let things happen. Men lead, women follow. Take for example though, I approached you. I told you that I find you very, Pinky, listen. I told you that I find you very attractive. And I'd like to see you again. I'd like to take you out sometime. I'd like to get to know you. That is me leading. Now, how do I set the boundaries? I'll tell you that, okay, this is what the first date will be about. I've met women that said that the only way they will see me again is if I take them out to dinner. And no woman controls me. I set the boundaries as a man of where we're going. This is me doing her a favor. So I don't follow the lead of women because she won't respect me that way. Statistics has proved to us back to back there. Before a woman can ever love you, she must first respect you. So she won't respect me if she says that, okay, the only way you can tell me if I do, I say, okay, yes ma'am. Nah, she won't respect me in any way. So okay. So to answer your question again, Pinky, when you said that, would you just sit back and let things? No, you won't sit back though, because I want to get to know her. So let's say I got her number on Tuesday. Nice to meet you, Rita. Pinky, listen. Let's say I met her on Tuesday. I'll push on Thursday. I'll reach out and say, I want to see you tomorrow on Friday. And this is how I test that attraction if it's there. If the attraction is there, then she, obviously, she will see me. She has to. Even though society wants men to follow, they want men to lead. That's not what women want. There's a reason why women want the 1% man. The man that doesn't follow women. Does that make sense? It doesn't make a sense for a man to have all this money and follow. Come on now. How can a man level up after a breakup? My man, you focus on yourself. You work on yourself. After breakup, you go no contact on any woman. Then you start doing push-ups, jumping jacks. You start reading books. You stick around friends. You pick up an idea or something. You write all your dreams down in a scale of preference, and you do your research on how to accomplish them. That's the best way, though. At least that's what I did. But those guys are hard. Exactly my point. Those guys are called apex. In the United States, they call them alpha males. They are not hard to find. They are everywhere. So when a guy comes up online and tell you this, I am telling you my life. And people will say, oh my God, because no man operates like this. Look, don't insult my intelligence. Kevin is respected. You get what I'm saying? He's a respect, like everybody respects him as a, come on. He's 56 years old, I'm 37. I'm not trying to be like, come on now, don't be ridiculous. So, men love the attention now for being single. No. You don't get it though. The woman that I'm going to get married to, I met her already. And I met her recently. I wanted to get married around 35 years old. It didn't happen though, because most girls want to sleep around like men. And you see, when you start making money as a man, when you start making money, and especially in the United States, most people think $100,000 is a lot of money. When you surpass 100,000, 250,000, 300, half a million, when you start stacking money, it changes your mindset though. Sex is not everything you want from a woman. You want a woman that will stick around. Does that make sense? You just don't want to jump around from one woman to another, because age is not on your side. You're getting older, you're getting wiser. Does that make sense? So, Pinky, most love being chased and the attention. Pinky, I want you to put yourself in the position of an apex man. A man that have alternative. I'm talking about the most beautiful woman that wants him, but he doesn't want them because what he wants. Like, take for example though, Pinky, you've been to my life before. You know what I do for a living. You have an idea of my state of mind. I have options of many women. Many women. But I won't consider majority of them. The bigger percentage of them for marriage, they are good for one thing only. Just one thing. Because what I want in a woman, they don't have it. Does that make sense? And even this, even to sleep with them though, it's because I have a lot of options. So it's not like men want attention, but women will tell you that because you chase a man, the man should just wait and be captured. No, I don't want them. I do not. So we want a woman who is untouchable and never. Look, I don't want a woman with a past. As simple as that. A feminine. My girlfriend, I'm actually scared of her. Would you believe that? I am very, very scared of her. Yeah. Because I don't want. It's like sleeping with a man. Nah, I don't. When you're in the presence of a feminine woman, I can't explain it to you guys though. To the women in the chat room, just the same way you guys, how you guys feel when you're in the presence of a masculine man. This is how masculine man feels when when they are in the presence of a feminine woman. It is peaceful. It is safe. Like, you get my point? Just give her everything she wants. Give her everything she wants. Same, it proves they never look relationship serious. It makes you feel, of course, when you're in the presence of, if you're a masculine man in the presence of a feminine woman, like, it's like she's like a gas to your fire. You feel like a man. I'm telling you, you feel like a man. Most women don't know that, their strengths, and I get disappointed. I get very, very disappointed though. Very, very disappointed. Especially when I see a woman acting like a man. But like, yeah. Okay, so saying it proves, it makes you feel manly, of course. Efrain, it brings the will, of course. You feel. Now just imagine when you have that one girl, that one woman, she is far better than 1,000 women that wants to sleep with you. I'm telling you. She's far better. Because just the same way women want a man that will fill their love tank, men want women that know how to stroke their ego. If you know how to stroke the ego of a man, you'll go far. You will. Men are very easy. Very easy. So, where are my guys? And one other thing though, most women assume that just because a man makes money, he probably cheats a lot. He probably has sex with all women. I don't tell my girl that that I'm not sleeping with other women. I never mentioned it before, and I will never mention it. Even though I don't do it. I don't like to. But one thing that I like is the fact that she knows my value. Because when I go out with her, all the girls be looking though. Because one, she's feminine, and that fuels my ego. So I am upright, and my girl is 5'2", I am 6'3", and this is women. Let me just put that aside. So, all right, keep it coming, guys. Let's see. Where's Pinky? Pinky left. I think Pinky left. I don't know. Oh, Pinky's still here. Yeah, Pinky's still here. Pinky says she loves camping. My sorority. Campy. You don't watch horror movies. I do. I watch horror movies a lot. So let's see. Okay, interact. Let's see. Brings to build me. You guys should keep it coming though. Oh, man. Davies, what's going on? Hey, excuse me, boss. Is something going on outside?
Yeah, they're like having a
in there. How about right here though?
I think they're coming, like they're taking the entire space.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went upstairs.
Oh.
Davies, what's going on, man? How you been? I'm well. I'm very fine. I'm very fine. Yup, I'm upstairs, guys. So guys, wait. You guys should keep it coming because I'm going out today. Oh, my man. You know something though? Because I get a lot of people send me a message about how positive my page is, how positive my podcast has been, and those things. But then I get messages. I get messages from men, especially on my Instagram, from men and women. They will come in and trash me. Oh my God, you are a misogynist. You should just die. Imagine that. Hypergamy and man nature, my man. It is in your best interest to know it though. But thank you though, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. You know, my sole intention for starting the podcast is I want all men to be equipped. I want all men to know these things. Because if you don't, you will be... I feel sorry for you. So, guys, keep it coming though, because I'm going out tonight. I am going out tonight. Okay? Going out tonight. Oh, man. Nope. Going out with the friends though. Going out with my guys. You know, some days you need some time with your friends. Every man does though, so You need time with your friends, with your inner circle. So, as it should be. Let me see. Davies, how you coping, man? Because I remember I spoke with you a couple of weeks ago. I hope you're well, though. Ah, man, I am. So you guys should keep it coming, though. Keep it coming, though. So, what are the red flags you spot when you chat with a girl? The very, very first thing I see that is a red flag for me. Oh, what stopped you from having many girls? I'll tell you that. But let me start with the question, the first one. The very first red flag that I see in a girl, in a woman that I find very attractive. Like, take for example, though, I've done the manly thing. I saw her from afar, then I approached. You know, normally before, though, I have to wait for her to look at me, smile back before I approach. But now I do cold approach. I walk up and say, hey, excuse me, I saw you look at me when you come in, or I just saw you just now and I find you very attractive. Now, if I notice that the attraction is not there, the next thing I say is nice to meet you. I pull out straight up, nice to meet you. Pull out straight up. You get my, once the attraction is not there, or even when she wants to continue the conversation and she's not as respectful as I want her to be, you get my point? Like, her body posture is not her pride, or she's, the smallest thing though is a red flag for me. Does that make sense? If I don't sense the attraction, she's not for me. She's not for me in any way. She's not for me. So the second question you asked about what stopped me from having many girls. I talk to different girls all the time, but I just don't like sleeping with many girls. Does that make sense? But based on my experience with women like men that other women want. So I would never tell my girl, oh, babe, you know you're the only one I'm sleeping with. Nah, I don't do that nonsense. I would never do that nonsense. So I just don't like sleeping with many women. So, if my girl is the only one I'm kicking it with, she's the only one I kick it with. So don't you believe some people might not have attraction at first sight, but after knowing you? That's the thing though. I like women that are open to get to know me. You get my point? Like, take for example, let's say, just because I approached her, that doesn't mean I'm in love. I want to get to know her. You get my point? So if she's a reasonable person, if she's a matured feminine woman, she will speak to me nicely. Even if she doesn't find me attractive, she will speak to me nicely. And that's what I'm looking for. Even if the attraction is not there at all, all that love at first sight, it's in the movies. Does that make sense? So they can love you. Not at first sight though. And I will say this though. My intentions in me approaching a woman the first time is not to get love or anything. From the moment that I approached her, I'm gunning for respect. I want her to respect me from the get-go. Because respect is very, very, for men, respect is far more better than love. Because love and hate, that is just an emotion. But respect is everything though. Even if she doesn't find me attractive in no way, she better speak to me like a man. I just approached her. Do you know how hard it is for men to approach women? It is very, very hard. Very hard. Very, very hard. So, don't you think the bad behavior is a shit test? Yeah. No, the thing is this. The bad behavior is not a shit test. That bad behavior is not a shit test. The shit test, a woman that, hey, tell you what's going on. A woman that like you. Does that make sense? A woman that like you, she won't disrespect, she won't insult you the first time you approached her. When she will shit test you, she will do something else. You see, women are not foolish. Women are not crazy. You see, there's this specific kind of men that women want. 95% of women want this men. They are called apex. In the United States, they call them alpha male. They call them high value. Where I come from, they call them apex. You see, these men, they have zero tolerance to bullshit. Why do you think I tell, why do you think if I walk up to a woman and I strike a conversation and I don't sense attraction or I sense disrespect, the next thing I will say is nice to meet you, and I pull away. I've met many women that will come after and say, I thought that was a connection. Nope. I didn't feel no connection though. I don't want to talk to them no more because she failed the test. She failed the test though. This is how I look at it. And most men will call me cocky. I don't care. It is a privilege that I approached her. Does that make sense? It is a privilege that she spoke to me. It is a privilege that she is in my domain. So, I know about she test. I mean, she test is for real though. Although it requires a lot of sense of humor, but remember, I just met her. I say, hey, how you doing? And she just say, oh, okay. You know, the slightest disrespect. Remember, first impression. First impression is everything though. So, wait, what happened, bro? Tolu, I'm lost a little bit though. What do you mean by what happened? Davies, I'm glad you understand. First Gen Club. Is there? Hey, Sona. Davies said, my ex is getting me now with nice pictures in the oh my God. Davies, you better let that girl go. You better don't talk to her. You better don't go to her Instagram. You better don't reply her message. Do you know what they call no contact? You see, one mistake that men make is this. Men, I would argue with any women or any woman. Men believe in love stories than women. Men believe in the concept of, oh babe, I love you. Men believe in love than women. I'm telling you, first gen. Guys, it was first gen that I met yesterday. He came from Boston to see me. Good guy though. So, Davies, exactly. No contact though. You don't go to her Instagram. You don't do nothing. Condoms. What's going on, man? These are my guys coming in. Aha. You get what I'm saying? Because you need to understand something though. When a woman tells you that she loves you, that concept can flip because it's an emotion to love someone. It's an emotion to hate someone. But you see, respect is you want, and you can't just tell a woman and say, oh, I want you to respect me. No, it's the way you operate, the way you lead, the way you check her, the way you carry yourself, the things you take, the things you don't take. Does that make sense? Even though, some women will tell you, oh my God, you're too serious. You need to understand that you are doing her a favor by being a level-headed man, by being an upright man. Bro, but when she texts me for something really important, I reply very... She doesn't need anything important from you. She just wants to talk to you. You know, one thing that women like is the fact that she can go chill with other men, and the fact that there is this guy right here that will always take me back. Does that make sense? Put yourself in the shoes. If you have a woman that will accept you, let's say you go, you leave her, you won't respect that woman, right? If she can take you back, even after you cheat on her, you just maltreat her, you just go away, she won't respect you. Does that make sense? So you have to gun for that respect. You can't use verbal. You can't say, oh baby, you have to respect me. No. It's the way you operate, the way you carry yourself. From the beginning, from the day one you said, hey, I saw you from over there, I find you very attractive. You must set boundaries on what you can take and what you can't take. As simple as that. Even from the day one, when she disrespects you, all you just have to do is say, nice to meet you. And you pull out. You don't have to stay there and say, oh, I don't like the way you talk to me. Because you don't fucking know her. She doesn't know you. Let me tell you something. From the day she was born, she has been looking for an apex man. Does that make sense? Have you ever... Before I became a software engineer, I was a business psychologist. When I tell you these things, it is fact. There is a reason why women will tell you that. I want a man that has more masculinity than me. I'm talking about these disrespectful chicks. So, when they meet people like me, I won't even touch you. Because I don't have to. Because I don't want anything from you. Do you know how many women I have on a roll? What did he say? Condom said, okay, wait. David said, but why do you have to keep our attraction high all the time? That's tiring. I never said you should keep our attraction high. I never said that. What I said was, you have to put boundaries around everything. These are things I take. These are things I don't take. You don't need to tell her verbally. Because women don't listen. They don't process words the way that we process words. They are completely different from us as men. So I never say you need to keep attraction. When you operate like this, the attraction will be there because now you are applying polarity. Do you know what polarity is? This is the concept of when you take her out, you are a man. You get my point? You can pull the chair, open the door for her, be a man in charge. You are doing her a favor. But most men take it too far because men are, most men are weak. Don't be emotional. Don't be silly. You get my point? You must never raise your voice. You must always be checked. Always on point. When she does stupid things, you can't just lash out. You must be reserved enough to listen to whatever she has to say. Now, when she's done, maybe she walk away. If she walk away when she's done, let her have it. Maybe the next day now you check her with just one sentence line. Don't you ever speak to me like that again. Okay? If you have a problem, you want to talk, let's sit down and talk. But I don't like it when you talk to me that way. As simple as that. If she's a quarrelsome woman, she will say, how did I talk to you? That's when you know you need to cut that bitch off. Very, very simple. Because you have many options. And this is the reason why I tell you guys that you need to get your money game up. You need to work on yourself up. But most men will say, oh my gosh, she's the most beautiful woman I've met. There's no such thing. There is no such thing. Okay. Condom said, mine usually called me strict teacher. My man, you have to. Davis, won't take her back though. Davis, if she sends you a message and you reply her message, she knows how to manipulate you to come around. And before you know what's up, you guys are sleeping together. Remember when I told you a couple of weeks ago that if you're not careful, she will make you toxic. She will make you toxic. Because take for example, you guys broke up already. And before you know what's up, she's in a new relationship. And you are now the side chick. I've done it. There is nothing I haven't done. I've done it. It's not good for your mental state of mind. It's not good though. She used to... Cut that bitch off. Let her go. Just let her go. Okay? So, how to get your respect back. From her, my man, just let her go. I promise you though. When she send message to you, don't reply. Why would you want to reply her? Let her go. Your respect will be there. Just let her go. Just let her go though. So, Reggie, I see you laughing. David said, how not to be emotional, bro. I mean, that's hard though. It takes a lot of emotional intelligence. It's not like you do. Let me tell you something. A man is a human being. The concept of you feeling these emotions and you not tripping. How do you feel an emotion? Like, let's say, because you see, Everything I talk about on my podcast is not just for you to handle women. It's also to handle men. Take, for example, if a man disrespects you and try to make your emotions fluctuate. The concept that you are calm, you are collected, you are put together, you will get the respect of other men. You have to. Does that make sense? The same thing with this woman that we are talking about. Once a woman decides to leave you, you better let her go. No matter the message she sends to you, oh, I want something. She doesn't want nothing. Let her bitch go. Now, most men will tell you don't feel emotions. I encourage men to feel their emotions. You get my point? But you must never. She's not part of you. If she cares about you genuinely and she respects you, she won't break up with you. That's the reality, though. That's the reality. Tolu, facts, Davies. So how do you cut people off so easy? My man, it comes with age. It comes with experience. Like this motherfucker. It comes with time, though. David said, she only beautiful because of her. Do you know how many women are out there that are way more beautiful? My man, go into the world, you'll see them, man. You will see them. David said, when I try not to show emotions, I turn to look, stern, and angry. How can I explain this? Remember when I said sense of humor? It is very, very hard, though, for you to feel one way and you not operating that way. It is the concept of, how can I put this? Obviously, you care about her. You do. But my man, she doesn't want to be in your life. You must never force attraction. It doesn't look good on you as a man. It doesn't. So, if when I try not to show him, okay, if she says she wants you back, my man, let her go. Because she broke up with you already. You're not listening, Davis. Remember what I said just now, that women like the fact that they can walk away from a man and come back a couple of weeks, months, couple of years, and you are right there standing and just say that, okay, I want to take you. Does that make sense? Oh, do you need me to turn off the light? Excuse me. You need me to turn off the light? All right. Look, you don't want to be that guy. You see, respect. You need to put your feet down. Let her go. Let her go. I promise you, she's not an angel. And when I talk like this, women will say, oh my God, you've never been in love before. What are you saying? I'm in love right now. I am. So, Davies, I've learned a lot of manipulation tricks though. My man, don't be toxic. Manipulations though, my man, you're not learning anything. Could help one day. You don't need to learn no manipulation tricks, man. I promise you, man. That one, I'm ready to date a new girl. You better let that girl go. Hey, you're not ready to date nobody though. I can assure you that one. You don't want to date nobody, so just don't have time. Don't date nobody right now. You can sleep around every now and then, but anything serious, you want to heal though. You don't want to be toxic, I promise you. Believe me when I tell you this. You don't want to be toxic. I'm telling you. I had love fades when a woman is addicted, she stays. My man. Do you know what makes a woman stay with a man? Have you ever been curious about what makes her want to stay with me? Polarity. Do you know what polarity means? You see, women like men that love them and hate them at the same time. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but let me explain. You know when you love her so much that you took her out on a date, you spent money on her, you brought her back home, you made good love to her. The next morning, she did something stupid by just starting random fight. You know in the movies you say, oh babe, don't be angry. I didn't mean to. You will check her good. You will check her so good that she will feel this emotion. Oh my God, I think he hurt my feelings. But I promise you, you didn't hurt no feelings. You are doing her a favor. You are doing her a favor. So, let me see. So manipulation works. No, that is not manipulation. It is not manipulation in any way. Someone told me to never look. Don't listen to those people though. Let me tell you something. Don't. Most people will tell you that. Because all men has experienced heartbreak, and most men will tell you that never love women. Don't do that. Of course you love women. You will, but you need to know women's nature though. So that means that, let me tell you, as a man, you are a moving train. It simply means that whoever comes into your life, you're still a moving train. Whoever goes, you're still a moving train. What does that mean? Let's say you have a dream of becoming the president of your country. Before you met her, let's say you work 6 days in a week. When she comes into your life, you better continue working 6 days in a week. She just has to know your schedule. But one thing you don't want to do is not communicate with her. You have to talk to her. You have to have good conversation with her. You can't assume anything, my friend. You can't assume anything with her. But remember when I tell you this, though, when you understand what polarity is, she will love you. Because you're doing her a favor. You are doing her a favor. It is a favor, guys. It is a favor. So, it is a favor. Tom, what's going on? Yeah, I do. But the thing is this, the definition of emotions for a man, it is completely different from the definition of emotions for a woman. Let me explain. A woman will tell you that the only way a man can show our emotions is by being vulnerable. When you're being vulnerable with a woman, that means you can cry, you can be weak and say, babe, I need a shoulder to cry on. That's what they want. But believe me, I said something though, a couple of weeks ago there. You see, the conscious mind of a woman wants that. The subconscious mind of a woman doesn't want that. She will fucking break up with you. Because, in that relationship, there can only be one emotional being. Just one. My man, Saint, what do you want to know about your mother? Davis, there can only be one emotional being in that relationship. She can only be the one that will shed tears, not you. Everybody cries, but you must never shed tears in the presence of your woman. That's weak. You don't want to be weak. You don't want to be weak though. You don't want to be weak. You need to learn polarity. If you want to believe what I'm saying, ask men that have been in marriage and relationship for 25, 30 years. They will tell you. It is the concept of you understanding the other hand, of you being nice, being kind, and at the same time not being kind at all. Which means that you know how to discipline her when she does stupid things. Period. It's as simple as that. You know how to discipline her. You must know how to do those things. Okay, I'm completely balanced in life, and every time she sees me, she wants to ruin my confidence in myself. Your mom? I don't understand though. What does that mean? How does she try to... Let me see your face. I can't discipline my home. Of course. You won't dare. You wouldn't dare. That's your mom. Let me see. I don't know. She's trying to but she feels like you are above her. I mean, that's your mom. That's your mom, though. Where's your dad? Safe. Where's your daddy? That's why I'm confused. Saint, where's your dad? Oh geez, I thought he was talking about this girl. What girl? Her friend. She got PBD. What does PBD means? Davies, she got PBD. What does PBD means? I don't know. Say me and my dad always have problems with her dealing. Have problems with her dealing with her. I don't know. I swear to you, I don't know. Excuse me, man. Do you guys want to use this place too?
No, I'm just using this table to measure my table.
Okay.
For my job.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, okay. Bipolar, okay. Davies, who does? Your girl? Saint, me and my dad, okay. Saints, give me a few seconds. Daniels, help. Okay. Thanks, Daniels. Davies. What? The girl you talking about? You better. Saints, me neither, bro. I hope I can figure it out soon. That almost doesn't make any sense, though. Let me see. Are you at work right now? Me? No. I'm upstairs. I'm at the top floor of my place. I don't work at night.
Don't this look at orange?
No.
It's supposed to be red.
This one's red.
Thanks, man. It's Friday, so I came upstairs to my place and we have friends that are doing parties outside, so. But let me tell you something, Saints. If you want to get the respect of the woman, especially your mom, you must be doing something nice with your life, though. You must be. You have to. You have to, guys. You can easily ask her, though. You need to. But one thing I notice about this generation is this: people don't know how to communicate. Oh, Efren, I told you, I'm at the top floor of my place though, and it's Friday. The only reason I came here was because some friends are around and we're all going out tonight. So they are outside at the balcony. I'm in here upstairs. And then, other people came because, there's a lot of people living in that place. So, okay, you said, I wish I was outside. But I tutor kids and go to school. That's all I do. Thanks. That's not a bad thing to do. But I know a couple that broke up and oh God help me. I know a couple that broke up and got back together later on and they are doing. Let me tell you something, my friend. As long as she's the one that broke up with you, you better let her go, man. I'm telling you, you better let her go. You just have to let her go, man. Even if you wish that, oh my God, I want her back. She will respect you. She will respect you. I'm telling you, if you're the best she can have, if you're the best man, you see, women want the best caliber of men. If you're the best she can have, my man, she won't let you go. So believe me, saying she's going to Turkey soon, so hopefully my grandpa fix her. Do you guys live together? Saints, how old are you? How old are you? I want to know. How old are you? Davies, yes, you have to let her go. Davies, you have to let her go, man. I'm telling you, I can't even emphasize this. You just have to let her go. I promise you, she's not the best thing. I used to think like that. Oh my God, she's the best I can do. Nah, she's not the best you can do. Take it from me, man. Take it from me. I'm telling you. Take it from me. Oh, to you guys asking, let me see, how can I flip this camera? Can I flip the camera so you guys can see what I can see? Condom said, oh, condoms, you change your profile picture. I don't get why women think they have plenty of options. Let me, condoms, they have a lot of men that approach them, but the kind of men that they want, I'm talking about this apex, this peak of men, they don't get them all the time. They don't. But the problem with today's generation is this: women confuse that physique of a man to an apex man. There are many men that they are apex, but they have pot belly, they are 5'2", they are 5'3", but these are leaders of men. Does that make sense? Because when it comes to men, the physique of a man doesn't say nothing about his value. Does that make sense? But most women don't know. They say, oh my God, he has to be 6'5". You're delusional. David said emotional intelligence is so important back then in Africa. They should have taught. Oh my God. First gen, next time I see a girl I like, I'll definitely let her know. Oh my God. First gen. Look, you know, one of the mistakes most men make is they try to use verbal, like communication, like saying that, okay, oh, these are the things I can't take. It's like this. Let's say you approach the woman and she says something very disrespectful to you, something you don't like. What most men would do is, most men will say, nah, you don't talk to strangers like that. You don't know me too well to speak to me like that. And then she and her friends, they will laugh. Oh, ha, 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 ha. An apex man, the very top men that these women are looking for, you know what they will do? Nice to meet you. And they will go. Because he doesn't have energy for bullshit. And women will spot that. Because this is a unique man. Very, very different man. This man is very, very, and women know these things because, you see, when a woman does something disrespectful, most men believe that you have to let her know that, oh my God, you said this. But most men will just, the apex that we're talking about, they will walk away. And she will come back later and try to talk to them. And he's still gonna, nah, I don't want to talk to you. You're not good for me. Condoms, I have a lot of pigeons. I love pigeons. Oh, my man, I love pigeons too. Condoms, a lot of men will bet them, but don't see them marriage material. You know, when I was younger, condoms, when I was like 32, 33, even when these women disrespect me, my sole intention was to take them back to my place. And I succeed in doing that. I keep them around for a couple of weeks, months, and then I cut them off. Now, especially when you get up there, they're not going on with me. Oh no, she's not coming on with me. In any way, she's not. So she's not. Mm-mm. Davis said the hard words. Oh God, Davis. A lot of women today are. You know the funny thing is this. You see that perfect woman? She's nowhere out there. You have to pick a woman. Once you sense that she's feminine, no woman is 100% though. Let me tell you guys this. No woman is 100%. Once you sense that she's feminine and she has a little bit of respect for you, you better maintain that little gap of respect and spread it out. You spread it out. Does that make sense? This is how you create boundaries. And once she follows your lead, you have a chance though. But if she doesn't give you a chance to follow your lead, you better cut that. You better cut her off. You need to. Okay, First Gen said, do you have any recommendations in terms of being apex men and about body language? It is very, very important though. Now, most men will tell you that the only First Gen, remember when I met you yesterday? I told you something. I said an apex man is the leader of alpha. In the United States, most men will preach that you should become an alpha male. Where I come from, they didn't raise me to become alpha. You see, when you are an apex man, you control the leaders. You don't do spotlight, limelight, anything. You walk in the shadows. As a matter of fact, and alphas, they will spot you. You're very, very reserved. You're very assertive. You're very strong, but at the same time, you're very, very playful. You have the mindset of a confident man. When you say something once, they call them disciplinarian. Most of them are villains. Does that make sense? They have the traits of a villain. But apex are not villains. They are not necessarily villains, though. But they have the traits of a villain. They say things just once. Disciplinarian. Like, take example, that's the reason why I told you guys that if I tell a woman that, don't touch that door handle when I take you out today, and she does it, the dinner will continue. Back in the day, I would still take her home and sleep with her. But then when I started, I would just let her know. After paying, I'll tell her, you're not good for me. But I had a great time, a great conversation. Nice to meet you. Most of them will, oh my God, you're a misogynist. I don't care what you call me. You're not good for me. You're not. So, First, Jen, to answer your questions, the recommendations to being apex, you have to be emotionally matured. Because you see, the alpha man, he believes he's a leader. You are apex. He's going to test you by trying to make your emotions unstable, saying something disrespectful. That means you have to be stable always. You have to be stable always. You have to be calm. You have to be collected. When you get into any gathering, you don't talk much. Remember, you have to be reserved. That is an apex man. The body postures, though, you learn, when you get into a place, you stand still for a little bit. You fold your two hands behind your back. You stand upright. You look around briefly. You're not there to laugh with anybody. Now you look around, you have to learn how to study room very, very fast. Like I said, the apex man, he has the traits of villain. If you guys watch cartoons, there's this character in DC Studios, DC Comics. They call him Vendel Savage. Vendel is an immortal. He's been around for a very, very long time. Some people call Vendel Savage a supervillain. I call Vendel a neutral apex man. That is the traits you want to have. You fold your two hands behind your back. You are calm. You are collected. Even when you're failing, you must never show your emotions. And when I say this, I can't even say this enough. You must be stable. You have to be stable, level-headed. When you're losing, like let's say you have $1 million in stocks and you're losing your money, your emotions must be in check. You must learn how to say, excuse me, guys, I have to go take care of some things. Then go into a secret place and, oh my God, I'm losing my money. Does that make sense? But you must never flinch in the presence of other men. They will respect you. They will respect you. They won't. So my recommendations for you, first gen, is to keep learning emotional intelligence. You need to master the heart of all emotions out there. Happy, laughter, depression, anxiety, all those things, all those emotions. Oh God, I think I'm going to break. You need to master those emotions. You need to experience those emotions to know how it feels, because how can you possibly know these emotions if you've never experienced them before? Now understand that those emotions, they won't destroy you. You are the only one that can destroy yourself. You are. So, Black Daniel said, how much does the average ICL company spend on cybersecurity? To cut a long story short for you, in cybersecurity, every company in North America, they spend $6 billion every year on cybersecurity. $6 billion. On just the software though. But ICF, I don't know. Do you stop your girl from going out? No, I do not. As a matter of fact, you know that thing that women say that I have a girl's trip, I want to go. She doesn't bring it up to me. You see, women are not stupid. They are very, very intelligent. If she meets, a top tier guy, a guy that is really, really up there. She knows, you see, women are not stupid. They know when a guy is a good catch. Women want to spend $5 to get a $5 million guy. And when they get this guy, she won't do anything stupid. I'm telling you though. So I don't tell women not to go out. If she wants to go, go. Go. If I make plans on Saturday that we're going out, and she send message to me and say that, I think I'm gonna cancel tonight, I have other plans. Good. She's not my girl anymore. I have very, very strict way of doing things. Very, very strict. She's not my girl no more. Because that means she doesn't respect me, regardless of what happens. If I send message to you 10 o'clock in the morning, and she messaged me back, let's say 6 p.m., the very, very first thing she must say is the reason why she took long to respond to that message. If she goes by, hey, how you doing? I'll ask her, what took so long? And she better explain. Remember, you want to set boundaries. That this is the way I do my thing. This is how I am. If you don't set that boundaries, I promise you, she will walk over you. She will. She will walk over you, and she will respect you. It is common sense. Or she can, my man, she can go anywhere she wants. I'm telling you, she can if you want. But once I want you to do your research on an apex man. I want you to do your research on what an apex man is. I promise you, an apex man. Most women can't handle an apex man, and I don't care. So condoms, my guy, water. You say don't let women walk over. Of course, they will respect. Of course, condoms said it. You see, you might think you're being nice. Oh my God, she will walk over you and she won't respect you. As a matter of fact, she doesn't want a man she can walk over. This is the reason why women will go after the bad boys. It's not because she likes bad boys. It's because the bad boys have the traits of a masculine man. Okay. I'm Leo, I'm good. I've studied my environment. Of course, you have to. It comes with maturity though. You say less than necessary. You are composed. You are very, very composed. Um, $6 billion. Nobody wants to get hacked. Of course. I mean, nobody wants to get hacked though. And you'll be surprised though, they still get hacked back to back. But it's like, my man, if you don't insure your company, if you don't insure your system, the people, you see those companies that comes to you and say, we can protect your system from hacking or from this, that. They are the ones that will. Everything I talk about is not just you understanding feminine nature. Is you getting because as a man, you also need the respect of other men. Remember what I said. You want the respect of other men. All men in the world can be apex. I get that. All men can be apex. Or at least be a man of value. All men can be apex. Being apex is not for everybody, but you want to be a man of value. Every man must be a man of value. To some extent, you must be able to hold your frame. Even when you're losing, you must always portray like everything is okay. I'm telling you, all that nonsense that women will say that I need a man that will be vulnerable. She doesn't need a man that will be vulnerable. As a matter of fact, she can never handle the emotions of a man. It is common sense. She's not designed to handle it. I'm telling you. Women see men with high standards and boundaries as misogynist. Says who? Let me tell you what statistics said. Black Daniels. Statistics said that 95% of women in the whole world, 95%, they want the 1% man. Now let's dice it down. Let's break it down. What is the behavior of the 1% man? You see, the 1% man is not the alpha male. The 1% man is the apex man. Does that make sense? This is a man that has is zero tolerance. Is zero tolerance to bullshit. So it's only in the United States that every man with money will say, "Oh yeah, I'm a alpha male." No, you're not. You're not. Just because you have money, that doesn't make you alpha. As a matter of fact, you're just a silly idiot with money. 1% man is apex man, and this apex man, women don't meet them every day. They are 1%. How can you meet them all the time? And women will say that, "Oh my God, that's the man I want," and they eventually meet this man, and they blow it because this is. Do you know how cocky you have to be assertive, to not take bullshit, to have zero tolerance to women's bullshit? Because do you know how many, the 1% of apex man in the whole world that I'm talking about, they are not close to 1 million. They are not. So if let's say 2 billion men will let women do anything they want, and she eventually meet that one guy that is part of that 1%, because she doesn't know how to handle that man. She doesn't know how to talk to him. You get my point? And she will blow it. I have met women like that met me and say, "Oh my God, I don't care. Go home. Go home. I don't care." I sincerely don't care. And you want to hold your frame good. And when people use definition of misogynist and say, the definition of misogynist is the hate and contempt for women. I don't hate women. I just have a frame that doesn't take nonsense, especially from women. This is one side. For men, I talk completely different. I do. And I have very, very high standard for women. I have high expectations for women. I do. I have high expectations for women. If you don't meet that standard, back in the day, I still want to sleep with them. I won't even touch you. Now, this is where it gets funny. You know when you take women out to dinner and she starts saying stupid things and she's not being respectful or those things. Most men will say, "Let's split the bills." I'm not that guy. If the bill is $500, I'll pay because I have the money to do it. Remember, you're not just apex by the words you say. It's about everything. So when I talk to guys, though, on my podcast and I post things, I understand that everybody can be apex, but at least you should be a man of value. You should be. Kicks, what's going on? Guys, you want to be a man of value. You want to be to the best you want to be, though. From the day she started experiencing her body change to become a woman, she wants a man that can give her polarity. Do you know what polarity is? You can be. If what women wants for men is a nice guy, all these simps, all these weak men, they will be in a relationship. But women don't want that. You see, being nice is one phase of emotions. She wants roller coaster. You need to know the heart of doing those things. Which means that, let's say, and I do this with my girl. Let's say I take her out to dinner. She's drunk now, and let's say she start throwing up. She's drunk. Most men will say, "Oh, babe, oh, baby." Nah, that's when you start stroking her. You know how you stroke her? This is how you start laughing at her. You get my point? Like, you better get your ass up. I'll leave you right here. And you apply sense of humor with it. She'll remember those emotions the next day. You can't take things too serious, though. You must, because it's like stage. Does that make sense? Apply sense of humor to these things. When she's drunk, you laugh at her. It's like a sprinkle of mockery. I don't drink alcohol. I don't like it. So I don't do it. But you need, as a man, you need to know these emotions, though. It is in your best interest that you know these things. I am telling you, it is in your best interest. If you don't know these things, oh my God. Okay, so okay. Black Daniel said most women are walking contradictions. They say something else and do. No, from the dawn of time, Black Daniels. From the dawn of time, though, whatever women say out of their mouth, it is completely different from how they feel. I want a guy that will buy me rose. I want a guy that will sing me, that will write me love poems and just tell me he loves me. That's a lie. That's a lie. You can do it one time, but don't do that nonsense again. Oh, babe, you know you're the most beautiful. Don't. That's not what she wants. I can assure you. That is not what she wants in any way. You can do it one time. Yeah, be spontaneous every now and then, just a little bit. But that's not what she wants at all. That is not what she wants. That's not what she wants. Though. You can do it every now and then, but don't come and say, babe, you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Oh, babe, I don't know what you see in me though. I'm so lucky to have you. Why do you say? Why do you think that most men will say that? From the moment, from the moment that I told her that, babe, I love you so much, that's when she left me. When I say that you are doing her a favor by being spontaneous, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. So, guys, we have 34 minutes left. By 11 o'clock, I'm gone. So, you guys should keep the questions coming in, and I'm good to go. Let's say too much emotional damage. It will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. Ah, okay. Empowered. How you doing? Let's see. You guys should keep it coming, though. What else you guys have in mind, though? Damn, I need to. Ah, I clean my glass. Okay, good, sweetie. Any plans today? Are you going out with friends or are you staying in? Okay. Empowered. Can a man? No. What kind of nonsense is that? No. A man and a woman can never be friends. Platonic friends? Hell no. But contemporaries, of course. Okay, you staying in. Um, empowered. Men and women can never be platonic friends. It can never happen. I'm telling you though. And if you have a male friend, that's because you have set the standard or the boundaries that okay, we are just friends. He knows that, come on now. He doesn't, hell no. Like that's the biggest lie in the book. Platonic friends, no. Contemporaries, yeah. I have female contemporaries and I don't see them outside of work. I don't see them outside of the place of business. These are women that if I need something, I can pick up my phone and call and they will do it for me. I don't see them outside of office. I don't, you get my point? Like, if I start seeing outside of the office, that means I want to sleep with you. Well, like, but you can't talk like this. It's, oh my God, you're a misogynist. I beg, I beg, I beg, I beg. Where are my guys, though? Where's everybody? Wow. So what do you guys think of the crypto market though? Oh my God. I lost like 60% already. I am dying inside. I'm telling you. I lost like 60% though. You can't imagine the pain. You can't. You can't even imagine the pain. So oh, let me see. I think there's something wrong with my internet. Condoms. Hey, I'm going hiking this weekend with my siblings. Hiking? You know, there are certain things that I've never tried before, like hiking, camping. Whew, I guess because I watch too many movies. Well, have fun though. Have fun though. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. Condoms. Is that your first time of doing it? Huh? Condoms. How Spartan? What is Spartan? What is Spartan? And camping. I can never try those things though. Oh no, I can never try any of those things. Any of those things. Any of those things. It's not. Watch too many movies. Remember, the black guy dies first. So, do you guys have any questions for me before I go? Because it's almost time to go. You know what I'm trying to do though? I'm trying to set up because last week I spoke to some guys on my live, and they said I need to connect my TikTok to my YouTube, and so they can follow me on YouTube and make it live. But then I'm trying to set up a studio in my place to make it look more fancy, and then I don't have to sit down and have edit and those. So I'm trying to get this big monitor in my office because I don't take this thing seriously. But even though I like to talk to you guys and spark the minds of men, eh, I just But hopefully though, when my monitor comes and everything is set up, I'll let you guys know. So I'll let you guys know. Um, let me see. Done. Condom said, be the new I've no, my man. Look, I promise you though, when it comes to this, if I like what I actually wanted to do was just post things back to back. I have no intention of doing live. But the fact that people keep requesting for these things, you get my point. So that's the reason why I do it back to back. And it's been good. But you guys know I'm an African man, so ain't nobody. And excuse me, boss. Okay, just empowerment to be. Of course, that's my whole intention, though. You get my point. That's my whole intention. Talk to men, though, because when I talk to different women all the time, they will tell me that um, I wish men can be like you. I be like, shut up. You don't even know what you want. I would say that men of this generation are no longer acting like men. It saddens me though. I don't like that. I do not like that for nothing. I don't like that at all. But after setting up my studio, probably in a couple of maybe next week, I bought this massive monitor though, waiting for it to come though. I got this, all these lights that all this. I got some things I used to connect, some speakers that I used to, and then some, all these podcast things. I'm pretty sure you guys will like it though. I'm sure you guys will like it. I spoke to some guys right here last week, and it was a great conversation though. They said that's what they want. We shall see. We shall see. So I think everybody left. Okay. But let me see. No. Let me see. Um so if there's nothing, guys, I think it's time I go. Oh, okay. Condom said if some men take care of themselves and focus on some things positive, they'll attract more females. Yeah, condoms though, that's right. But the problem is this though. Most men put women on this pedestal than their very own existence. Like, take for example though, most most men don't even know anything about shit testing. Like, take for example, when a woman is supposed to meet you at a place by 7 o'clock, and she said, she sent a message to you by 6:30 and says that she can only come by 8 o'clock. I mean, she doesn't respect you. You get my point? You need to just let her know that, okay, how about we move it to another day when you're very available to meet me by 7 o'clock? Does that make sense? And she knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing though. So, this is deliberate. Just look at it from the side of view. If she gives every man the opportunity, there's no way for her to know the weak man and the alpha man, the apex man, So, because they're scared to walk away from disrespect. Of course. And the thing is this, I don't blame men because most men don't have access to sexual activity like that. Most men don't have sexual options. Sex is very, very hard for men to, most men. So when you master this art of, this emotional intelligence and emotional maturity, you understand that, okay, if she stays or she goes, you don't care. So I tell men back to back that you want to work on your money game. You want to. It's in your best interest though. And when you learn emotional intelligence, when you up your money game, you place a value on yourself. Women will want to be with you. Men will respect you. It will make your life easy. I've met men that are very, very successful with women, but they don't have the respect of other men. So it makes more sense for you to just be yourself, understand that you can't take bullshit from anybody across the room. When you're being tested, you don't necessarily have to be angry and fight all the time just because people want to, be rude to you. You can, it doesn't make any sense. So guys, I think tonight is a little bit slow. I guess it's because I came upstairs. I guess I should go, and then I'll see you guys again. Oh, today's Friday. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow, but you guys should take it easy though. Okay. Okay. Condom says sometimes I had my woman telling her friends that my man will not tolerate. Exactly. That is where you want to be. My man will not tolerate nonsense. That is the exact, because she knows. That means she has your respect already. But I've met women that will say that, nah, he act up to her, but no, he knows. Real G, what's going on, man? And when I tell men these things, though, most men will say that, no, you don't want to be a misogynist. You need to, you see, one of the most disturbing things about this generation is the fact that most men they speak feminine language. You get my point? When men say that, no, I don't want to be known as a misogynist. That is you believing that you have toxic masculinity. There's no such thing. As a man, you must put your foot down. I can take this, I cannot take this. Because believe me, She will cut you off if you're not what she's looking for. This is common sense. So if she's not what if she's not what you're looking for, you need to also cut that bitch off. Very, very simple. You need to let her go. She's not what you're looking for. Even though most men will play around and say, "Oh my God, but I love you." You don't love that bitch. You don't even know her. So, guys, today was a little bit slow. I need to go. I'd rather be tough than be fair. Of course, look, you can't be feminine though in any way. Don't abuse your woman. Remember what I say about polarity, which means that when you're with her, be a man of your words, give her good experience, make good love to her, buy her nice things to compliment. When she do, like, take for example, if she cook a special dish for you, in a week or 2 weeks' time, compliment that effort by taking her out or buying her a gift. Does that make sense? This is how you get your respect, though. When she does stupid things, you check her well. You set polarity, though. That means, you need to have a goal. You need to have an ambition. Let's say you're a medical doctor and she knows you as a medical doctor. You must have bigger dreams than that medical doctor. Maybe you want to build a skyscraper. Maybe you want to become a governor. Maybe, a dream. A lot of parents, they become masculine. You see, I've known one thing about masculine women, though. If she respects you, she will, I promise you, though, she will follow your lead. That is the reason why I tell most men, though, don't go for that love bullshit. Oh, baby. No, she has to respect you. And you can't say it verbally and say, "Oh, I want you to respect. You better respect." No, don't do that. It's what you can take. You walk away. It is the concept of I can fucking walk away and partners. Most women has a lot of partners. Yeah, when she has sleep around most of the time, like she's promiscuous and those things, my man, I did a lot, man. I do. I did a lot. And most women, back in the day, most women I date are masculine. But I put my feet down though because I had a lot of options. Does that make sense? A lot of options. That simply means that if this one doesn't stay, I can easily pick my phone and call another and say, "Meet me at home. I want to see you now." And they will come. Because remember, she's been she's been blowing my phone for the past weeks. And I'm not even responding. I'm busy. So when I open up and say, "How about you get a Uber and meet me at home now? I want to see you." That's what they like, guys. That is what they like. So let's see. Guys, I have to go, though. I have to go. But I appreciate you guys, though. But check this out. When I set up my studio and everything is done, I'm sure this will be good, though. But my friends are calling me. I have to go. Guys, take it easy, though. All right? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Easy.